Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Eric.
How are you?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
Doing well, thank you. Where are we right now?
Right now, we are in New York, where our microphones are, where our apartment is, where all of that happens. We are in New York. But when this episode comes out, we will be on vacation in Utah and or Arizona by the Grand Canyon, where we will not be bringing our microphones and our engineering equipment. We are not doing any podcasting out in the America's Southwest.
This has been recorded way ahead of time, and so that means that we don't know exactly what is going on right now, nor do we know exactly what's gone on over the last week. So let's talk about all the things that we don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if the world even exists anymore. That is the whole reason why we went on this trip. We wanted to see the national parks before Trump takes them away.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know if the world exists right now.
That's a little bleak.
We don't know what Nicki Minaj's numbers are right now.
How are you equating those two things?
Jeff, listen to the Barbs.
Yeah.
And they'll tell you that the world is over. My God.
Yeah. They're going to blow up the world because Nicki didn't beat Travis.
Or maybe she did.
Right.
We don't know.
Right.
We don't know what happened. What else don't we know?
What milk costs at the grocery store. Might have changed.
Just in general?
Yeah, might have changed. We're very out of touch.
We don't know if we have an apartment waiting for us when we get back home.
That's actually very true.
Because our building got bought for a lot of money, and we think that they don't want to have us around anymore to pay what we pay for rent. We think they want to get, like, I don't know, more classy residents in the building.
You can't get classier than us, but they do want somebody who will pay more rent. Yeah, so if you guys want to house us in your apartment, please let us know.
Should we do a GoFundMe for
I thought you were going to say like
us?
a giveaway, like, hey, we'll stay at your apartment and record podcasts at your apartment if you...
No, I thought you meant give away all of our stuff so we can quickly move because we don't know whether there's going to be an apartment or not waiting for us.
Yeah, not great.
But what do we know, Jeff?
We do know that we have a book on pre-sale right now on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com and even ItsTheReal.com.
Yeah, it drops on September 4th, which is that like tomorrow or the next day, or has it happened already?
I don't know. Time is made up.
September 4th, but it's on pre-sale before September 4th.
Yeah.
ItsTheReal.com, Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com. The book is called?
Rhyme Book.
Rhyme Book. It's a lined notebook. We put a lot of work into it. You guys will really fuck with it if you fuck with us. Go get that Rhyme Book right now. What else do we know?
We know that we are putting on a show at Highline Ballroom here in New York City.
Man, I know how many people have been like, yo, when are you performing in New York City next? Well, the answer is...
October 3rd.
Yeah, October 3rd, guys. Get your tickets, ItsTheReal.com. We're doing 2 Jews and 2 black dudes review the movies live.
Us in the Locks.
Live. If you guys love what you hear online, if you love what you hear in your headphones, if you love what you hear on your speakers... you will really, really, really enjoy it live.
Also, we're going to be down in Atlanta on October 5th.
Has that happened yet?
No.
Okay, October 5th.
How long is our vacation?
A3C. We will be down there. It's a Friday afternoon. We're doing a live podcast. More details soon. Shout out to everyone at A3C. Jeff, what else do we know?
We know that Lil Duval's on the podcast today.
Hey, Lil Duval.
Lil Duval, who...
Smile, bitch. Smile, bitch. Come on.
I'm living my best
Smile,
life.
bitch.
I ain't going
Smile,
back and
bitch.
forth with
Come
you,
on.
Eric. Living my best life.
Is that the song of the summer? Do we know?
It might be.
All right.
I mean, it's an unexpected choice for Song of the Summer. Shouts to Lil Duval for coming up here.
Shout out to Kaz, Real Life Kaz, WWE's own, Flagrant 2's own, Duce Palooza's own. I think Kaz was the first person to be like, yo, this song of the summer.
Lil Duval came up here and told his entire story, coming from Jacksonville, being so sure of who he was and what he wanted to do, making his way through Atlanta and the comedy scene down there, and just immediately picking up an audience and going on tour with Cedric the Entertainer, and just everything that's in his story. He's such a positive, dope person. I didn't know too much about like how he would be on the podcast and was so incredibly surprised. He is so gracious and humble and just a cool, dope guy.
Yeah, here's why I really fuck with his story is because he, like us, knows that relationships and people are the key to this whole thing. It's not the money will come. It's the fact that, and he told this to me off mic, he's like, listen, because, we were standing outside and a couple of people drove by and shouted out, you know, how big a fan they were of him. And he was like, that's what it is right there. I can travel anywhere in the world and have a place to stay. It's not about the money. It's about the people. And that's how we live our lives as well. So, and maybe that's why the landlords want to kick us out, but that's another story. Shout out to Lil Duval. Shout out to his whole team. Shout out to Rick. Shout out to Empire. Shout out to everybody who's behind this song and seeing it move up the charts. And we couldn't be more proud of somebody who is so genuine and so dope. Shout out to Lil Duval. Jeff, what episodes do you want to recommend to the people to listen right after they listen to this episode with Lil Duval?
Episode number 59, Charlamagne Tha God.
Shout out to Charlamagne, who we had up here and talked about his upbringing in South Carolina, his dealings with Wendy Williams, his way through the industry in Philadelphia and New York City, and how he got to a point in his life where he would become a New York Times best-selling author and radio host on one of the most popular radio shows in this country. Shout out to Charlamagne Tha God.
Episode number 21 with Bun B.
Shout out to our guy Bun B, whose album Return of the Trill drops August 31st. It is a must-get. We have pre-ordered our copy already. Shout out to Bun, who has just such a rich history, is such an OG, such a respected figure that you guys need to know his full story. And also know that Bun is such a visionary that when he fucks with you, you are good money. Bun fucked with us on our podcast, on our sketches, on our music, on our live shows. Bun is truly a kingmaker and one of our great friends. Shout out to Bun, shout out to Queenie, and shout out to the whole Trill Gladiators family.
And because he came from Florida, went to Atlanta, I'm going to say number 107, Alex Toomey.
Shout out to our friend Alex, who is not only Young Thug's engineer, but a great storyteller in his own right. Had, man, a number of hilarious stories in that episode. He is somebody who made something of himself when he didn't know exactly what path to take, and his journey has been an incredible one with lots of really funny stories, and he's super dope. So shout out to Alex. Go listen to that episode right there. Anything else?
No, that's it.
When do you want to get into this episode?
Right now.
I think it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Really in this nigga's kitchen.
Yeah. Are you ready, Jeff?
Yeah.
All right. Yo, what up? It's Eric, a.k.a. Pop That Pussy, a.k.a. Animal Control.
Yo, what up? It's Jeff, a.k.a. Living a Lifetime Movie, a.k.a. Searching for Becky.
What's up? This your boy Lil Duval, a.k.a. Eddie Van Huge Cock.
Yeah, this is a waste of time with ItsTheReal. Wow, what's happening?
Oh, this boy there. Chilling, man, living my best life.
No, for real though.
Yeah, I'm true to what I see in my rhymes.
You live what you say in your runs.
Man, I'm tripping. I am really in y'all kitchen.
You're here.
Yeah.
You finally made it.
Like this is crazy. This is some New York shit.
Right?
Man, do you know y'all could be living in a mansion for probably the same price as this down south?
You far overestimate what podcasts can do to a person. This
No,
is like
no, I don't even know. I ain't even talking about podcast, but I'm pretty sure whatever it costs to stay in here, you can get a 6-bedroom, 4-bathroom.
Wait,
Yo.
why are you saying that this is not a 6-bedroom, 4-bathroom?
Let the
I can
people
walk. Hold on,
imagine.
let me walk.
1, 2, 3 bedrooms.
I just
Yeah.
went through the whole house and came right back. Whole house.
Yo, by
Yeah.
the way, Charlie Wilson came over here one time, and he was like looking at the kitchen. He was just like, "Oh, like, you know, do you guys ever cook?" We were like, you know, every once in a while we'll do some stuff. He's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I used to cook too." We were like, "Oh,
Oh, cool.
yeah."
I used to cook.
And
And
then
he's like, "You know what
Yeah.
I used to make?
What?
Crack."
and we were like, Charlie.
And he was like, and I was nice with these.
I
Like,
used
made
to too, though.
Yeah,
No, we were-
I know how to make the crack and everything, bubble up in the bowl.
Well,
and then-
he used though.
Oh yeah, I didn't use.
And
Yeah.
by the way,
I didn't get how I'm on.
his
supply.
wife was here, and he had just gotten through with being like, "She saved my life, and she got me off it, and whatever." We're like, "Why are you talking about this now?"
Yeah.
Anyway,
I mean, because it's his truth.
Yeah, yeah.
When it's your truth, you ain't tripping.
right?
You rather you say it than somebody else.
That is actually true.
Yeah, that's how I am. I
Um,
just say whatever. You ain't gonna bust me out because I done bust me out before you.
Well, we're gonna try.
That's right.
Try it.
We were on your Instagram before, and first of all, I like in your bio how you were like, "I do shit that you guys won't appreciate until I'm dead."
Yeah, that's usually how it works. Like, say, for rest in peace, Aretha Franklin,
Right,
now.
yes.
And everybody's posting stuff. Everybody's now they starting to pay attention. Usually, that's when we do pay attention.
You think no one appreciated Aretha Franklin while she was alive?
Well, the younger generation didn't give a damn.
Right, that's true.
They didn't.
They
know.
edited her
Yeah.
Wikipedia page.
Yeah. Now they starting to look at it like, who is this?
Right.
So that's how I feel. I mean, I ain't. You know, they always say, "Man, give me the flowers now." I ain't tripping off of flowers now. I love myself enough
That right.
that if you don't give a fuck, I mean, if you don't love me, I don't give a fuck. Versus
Yeah.
later on, I'd rather you remember me when I'm gone. 'Cause when you remember me alone, that means I got a legacy.
Right.
That means I'm a legend.
Yeah.
So that's when it matters.
Well, what have you done now that you think people don't appreciate?
Nothing. I'm still in my journey of life. You know, I treat life like a journey, so I'm still writing my Bible.
That's dope.
That's a bar.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
I got bars for days. I should tweet that now.
You should. Will you tweet that right now?
Yeah.
All right.
What did I just say? I forgot.
I don't know. 3 faves.
I forgot.
You said you're still writing your own Bible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still writing my Bible. I'm gonna kill him with that.
So you're originally from Jacksonville, Florida.
Yep, Jacksonville, Florida. That's what Duval stands for.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's the county.
That's the
Duval
county.
County.
Yeah.
What was growing up in Jacksonville, Florida like?
And did you know Limp Bizkit?
No, I didn't know Limp Bizkit because they was from the beach. I'm from the inner city.
Okay.
The ghetto.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I think growing up in Jacksonville for me, because everybody have their own thing, but for me it was like the movie Friday.
Okay.
I was straight from the hood. But
And
to
you
me,
were?
I was Chris Rock.
Okay.
I mean Chris Tucker.
Oh, yeah, I was going to be like, that's
yeah,
weird.
Yeah, I was Chris Tucker. What was this? What was Chris? Smokey.
Yeah.
That was me, except I didn't smoke weed then.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah,
I
you've changed, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. But for me, like I was in the hood, but I always saw the funny in it, and I didn't realize how ghetto I was or how street I was until I got out.
Well, how'd you figure that out?
When I moved to Atlanta. When I moved to Atlanta, I was like, everybody rich. You know what I'm saying? I seen everybody driving in nice cars and living in nice houses. Like I thought I moved into an apartment like it was no bigger than this, and I thought I was rich.
So do we.
Yeah.
Wait, that's why I say you don't even realize you can really look rich.
Yeah.
Only people think this is rich is people from New York.
You're right, yeah.
You bring a girl from the South up here, be like, what the fuck? This is a halfway house. You know, that's how they are. But so that's how it was for me.
Who did you have growing up around you down in Jacksonville? Big family?
Yeah, I mean, I've always been like the cool kid, so the community kind of raised me. Everybody always showed me love. So I mean, I guess my community, my neighborhood, everything. Like I think we all raised by our community, whatever we're around. Y'all are who y'all are because what y'all seen.
Right.
You are what you see.
Yeah. Were you proud of Jacksonville growing up?
Yeah, I knew like when I came up, like I always in my mind was like, I'm not supposed to be here. Like I've always knew like, but I knew it was a reason why I was there. I was like, maybe God put me here for me to shed light on this or to bring the people that's from here and let them follow, let me inspire them. So I always had that from day one.
Yeah.
So to this day, that's what I do.
And
that's why it's just in my name, Duval.
What was high school like?
Fun. I was one of them kids. I never missed a day because I was popping in high school.
Were you doing like extracurriculars, like playing sports or doing like
Hell no! You
clubs?
see how little I am? No, I was.
Oh, you could have done like Pee Wee football.
Yeah, I did do Pee Wee football, and
like
I was doing Pee Wee football in high school. Like, I was the only person
Just
in
running
high
over
school.
some 6-year-olds.
Yeah, but I was more into just being the cool kid and dancing and entertaining. I used to do talent shows.
Really?
Before I do comedy, I was a dancer. I was just cool. I used to be in step groups.
When you did the talent show, so you're up there and you're dancing and you're singing and you're performing. What are the other talented kids doing?
Dancing and
Okay.
performing and stuff like that. Like
They weren't doing like magic tricks or like something like
hell
real
nah.
left.
We just,
like
like in Florida, we used to dance a lot. Like
Yeah.
that's the thing. In Florida, even in ghetto, even the streetest killer can dance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Well, now everybody in Florida does like bath salts.
oh no, that's just down in South Florida where they doing
By the
bath
beach.
salts. Yeah, by the beach. Not in Jacksonville. Not that I know of. But
Right.
it might be in the beach. I don't know. None of my friends did bad salts.
Okay,
bath
just
salts.
for the record.
That wasn't out when I came up.
Right.
I'm older. I'm
Right.
a little older.
This is before bath salts were cool.
Yeah, this is before bad. That's when crack was popping.
right.
Yeah, I'm in the crack era.
What was it like when the Jaguars came to town? When you guys got
Man,
like your
that was
own
poppin'.
NFL franchise?
Because before that, we had the Jacksonville Bulls for the XFL. Was it XFL?
No, the USFL.
Yeah,
maybe?
USFL.
Yeah.
Yeah, the USFL. So when we got that, because before that, I was a Bears fan.
Why?
Because the Hollywood, the
Oh,
Super Bowl shuffle.
yeah.
You know, with
Had nothing to do
Pep.
with like you had relatives in Chicago or anything.
No, it was just I like Walter Payton and
Right.
stuff like that. I'm a football fan, so I always liked them. So when we got the Jacksonville Jaguars,
Huge.
it was huge. And we was actually good when we first started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then shit went down.
Mark Brunell and all of them,
Mark
right?
Brunell, they all did it. Oh, you know about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you cop the merch back then too?
Hell yeah. Everybody in Jacksonville got a Jacksonville Jaguars shirt, but the difference is they got shit from old. Like they still wearing their old shit today.
Yep.
They done made it throwback.
Did you like grab anything teal? Like
Which mean?
The color, like
No, teal is our thing. Like I
Yeah.
still wear teal, not even when I'm wearing the jersey.
Really?
I wear teal.
Are you a Falcons fan now?
Nah, I'm a Jaguar fan.
Okay.
Like, I'm a Jaguar fan.
So
Like,
fuck the Bears.
Yeah, I mean, I fuck with people on the teams and stuff, but as far as if we playing them, fuck them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I fuck with people on the team, but if you playing the Jaguars, fuck you.
Right.
I hate the Cowboys.
Anybody who likes them?
Yeah, one of my homeboys, he loved the Cowboys.
Charlamagne loves the Cowboys.
Everybody,
Yeah.
all my friends love the
fuck Charlamagne.
Cowboys.
Yeah.
All my friends love the Cowboys. Even like in Dallas is one of my favorite cities.
Right.
But as far as teams, fuck them.
Yeah. They are America's team.
No, they ain't.
So if people in Dallas come to see you perform down there,
They know, because they know how much because they know all my friends, like, and I always fuck with them on social media.
Yep.
So they know, I don't hate them, I just hate them because everybody
No, now you're
like
backing
them.
off. No.
No, because everybody
keep that
like
same
them,
energy.
So,
Yeah.
No. It's the same energy.
just
I'm keeping that
yeah.
same energy.
Troy Aikman, fuck him.
Yeah.
Emmett Smith, fuck him.
No, not Emmett, because Emmett from Florida. I fuck with Emmett,
Michael
Deion
Irvin.
Sanders. I fuck with Michael Irvin. But I'm talking about the team.
Right.
And that's back then anyway.
Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones, fuck him. Yeah.
Jerry Jones, yeah, mate. Right now, I got to say fuck him for the culture.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I gotta say
Exactly.
fuck him for the culture.
I mean, same.
So you pulled out 2 phones. How many do you have in total?
Just 2.
Okay.
Just two. I was trying to see who the hell that was.
One is for rapper you and one is for comedy you.
No, one is for work and one is for my daughter and stuff
Okay,
like
good.
that. Family.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh man, that's much more wholesome than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
So
I'm a good guy. I'm a wholesome good guy.
were you wholesome in high school?
In my mind, I was. Like I said, I didn't know how ignorant and ghetto I was until I started seeing other things and started, because you are what you see.
Yeah.
You know, and so the more I saw, the more I started opening up and realizing and what you call it when the flower?
Blooms.
Yeah, I bloom.
Yeah.
Bloom.
Did
know
you-
my vocabulary?
Did you get your driver's license at 16?
I got my driver's license at 13.
That doesn't seem legal.
I still got my picture. I can show you my picture. My picture looks like a 10-year-old.
Mine is
Yeah, Jeff's is
I gotta
16.
find it on my phone.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see. When you're 16?
mine says I'm 5'11". It's like a fake ID in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Oh, you look like a kid like me.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see if I can find
I
it.
saw it on your Instagram. I know it's
Oh,
real.
you saw it?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all fucking me on Instagram?
Yeah.
I like y'all. Y'all real.
Wait. So 13 you were driving around town?
Yeah, 13. I looked like I was 19 riding a Cadillac long as fuck. Cadillac Coupe de Ville.
Yeah. Where did you get that car?
I bought it. I used to sell dope and stuff, so I was like back then. I bought the car, dude. I was doing all types. Like I didn't even realize how little I was. Like just imagine him.
Yeah.
Like that picture I just saw.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right around here in the street with guns.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
drugs.
yeah.
I was really tripping. I can't even believe people was looking at me. I can't believe crackheads was buying crack from me.
Right. Well, they didn't care.
Yeah, but I'm like, I'm a kid.
It could have been you. It could have been Charlie Wilson. They didn't care.
They didn't care.
They just
yeah,
wanted
they just
the
trying
crack.
to get their crack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you were driving around.
Yeah, I mean, everybody drove everybody drove around it. When did y'all get a car?
It's
When I get in a car?
I said, when did y'all get a car?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, college.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. No, our parents
18?
were just like, yeah, no.
But I also went to schools in cities.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't need to, like.
Oh yeah,
have a
like
car.
New York.
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah.
don't have cars. Like I forgot, y'all in New
This
York.
is true. Well, you ride around in cars in New York.
No, I don't. I mean, I get drove in the car.
No,
I'm not,
right,
I'm not
right.
driving.
When's
in
the last time you took the subway in New York?
Shit. About 10 years ago.
Damn.
As a joke?
Yeah.
No, I did because I always wanted. Like when you come, that's like one of the things you do.
You just
Yeah,
wanted
yeah.
to experience
Yeah,
it.
you want to experience, and then once you experience, you're like, yeah, I'm a chill.
Bun B
Yeah.
came up here and we were hanging out with him and his wife Queenie. And
Shout out Bumby.
yeah, and Queenie was like, I just want to take the subway. And we're like, all right. And so we took the subway for one stop and she was like, that was enough.
Yeah, that shit is a whole different.
No, but she
animal.
was taping everything. She was like, oh.
Yeah, it's like going to the zoo or going somewhere crazy. Like, whoa, shit.
So by the end
Going through a haunted house sometimes.
So in high school, were you sure at any point that you were going to graduate?
I know everybody was happy for me that I graduated. They didn't think I would, but
Did you think you would?
yeah, I didn't think that much of it until because I always knew. I was one of the people. Do y'all have 9 weeks? Like 9 weeks here
I don't
is
know what
that?
that
in
is.
school? Like when you school, you got 9 weeks. That's four blocks.
4 quarters?
Yeah, 4 quarters.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I guess we did.
but back then you can make an A A is 4 points, and that if you got 4 points, you can graduate.
Do they have schools in Florida?
Yeah, they
What
do.
are you talking about?
They do. They actually do. But so then I knew I can fuck up for 3 weeks. In the 4th week, I can do enough to get by.
Damn.
So that's kind of, and now that I think about it, that's how I am in life. Like, I do enough.
Yeah.
Like,
just
I'm
like
not
float
working
by.
hard.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like to think like that. I'm not into that thinking hard. Like, I just like to live my life and just have fun.
So you could just scrape by, but did you think that after high school there was a plan to like do any further education?
No.
No. High school would be it.
I knew what I wanted to do from day one, entertain. I knew I wanted to entertain people.
Well, where did that come from?
It was just in me. I don't know where. I ain't put a pinpoint on it yet, but I just always knew I wanted to entertain.
Were people looking at you and they're just like, you know what? You're really funny.
They were just looking at, now that I think about it, they probably looking at me because I look like a child, but in my mind, I was like, oh, people, I always knew people looked at me like that. You know what I'm saying? Looked at me like I was somebody. So I guess that kind of inspired me to want to do something.
And so when was the first time, I mean, like, you did, like, talent shows and stuff, but when was the first time that you felt like, okay, I'm
First
really...
time was when I caught the bug, like, the first time I knew I wanted to do this for forever, I was doing a pep rally, and they were screaming. When I felt that scream, I was like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And so from then on, that's all I wanted to do. That was in high school.
Yeah. So you were a solo act. You weren't like fucking with like.
I was like the guy. Like everybody say go Roro. They used to call me Roro, baby. They go Roro, and I get out there and dance. And I heard that goddamn scream. I was like, oh shit, this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
So you weren't like nervous or anything, like you. Yeah.
I wasn't nervous. I was ready for it.
So what happens like the moment you walk that stage and like get out of your high school and leave it behind?
I moved to Atlanta.
But why Atlanta?
Because I knew I had to leave Jacksonville. I knew I was like, I gotta leave Jacksonville. So a couple of my homeboys, they was going to Atlanta to go to school. And I knew I wasn't going to school, but I knew my mama told me either I gotta go to the military or go to college. So I lied and said I was going to college. And I went up there. And so I was in.
You're like, I went to the AUC, and she's like,
I did.
Which one?
No, I went to Atlanta Metro. And so I used to be up at the school so much they thought I went. And to this day, people think I went to Morris Brown because I used to just hang out. I used to be one of them niggas just hanging out at the schools and stuff. So I used to always be up there because I knew that's what kids was my age.
Yeah.
So that's why I used to always be around there. So I moved from there. I moved from Jacksonville to Atlanta. And even when I moved to Atlanta, I didn't do stand-up at first. I was just doing my thing, just
going to pep rallies.
Yeah. And that was the first time. Yeah, I actually went to high school when I was grown just to go back.
Like out of a movie?
Yeah, like
yeah,
never
like
been
I
kissed.
seen somebody say they did that, and I did that a long time ago. I went to a high school and faked and went to school and everything. I was about 20, 21.
Holy
what
shit.
a creepy thing to do.
I thought it was fun. It's creepy now.
Yeah.
I mean, but this was over 20 years ago.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
You should have played sports at that point. You should have been like.
I was still little.
Oh, yeah.
There was still motherfuckers in high school bigger than me.
Right.
Yeah, but you might have been little, but you were smarter.
I was smarter. I had to be smart because I knew I could do that.
Yeah.
I always knew I could do certain things. I can get away with certain things because I know people are stuck in how they were taught.
Yeah.
So I always knew, like, ain't nobody else tried it, and I knew I can try it.
So wait, you went to high school and you sat in those classes?
Yeah, I went to school.
People were like, it's like you read this book before, and you're like, I did.
Yeah, I didn't study it. No, I just went there because I knew that's where kids was my age, around my age.
Did you go to prom at that high school?
Hell no.
No.
Hell nah. And don't get to I didn't fuck no girls.
Okay.
Yeah. FYI. I wanted to be like, he ran here fucking little girl. He was 21. Nope.
Right.
No.
Right.
I didn't do that. I was just there chilling. I was there chilling and having fun.
That's how you can tell this isn't a Vlad interview, by the way.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, Vlad. You know how Vlad did.
So you're in Atlanta. How different was Atlanta as a city than Jacksonville?
I think that's the first time that I felt like I was a nobody. Like nobody. I needed that love.
Yeah.
So that's when I was like, hold up, man. I ain't popping right around here. Nobody don't know me.
So how do you make a name for yourself?
Being Duval, being me. I was just being me. I mean, people started being my friend. People started wanting to hang with me. We used to hang out a lot. And then that's when I started getting into comedy. I got into comedy like when I was, how old am I? I'm 41 now. I've been doing 18 years.
So 23.
Yeah.
22,
I started in
23.
2000.
Okay.
So I was 22 or 20.
Yeah.
About 22, so 4 years, and then I started doing stand.
So what's the scene like
3
down
years.
there?
The scene is start
The comedy scene, like where would you go? Where would you?
When
like,
I first started, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how stand up went. I just was. Somebody told me you should go here, so I went there. I got on stage.
an open mic.
An open mic. They told me to go on stage. Nar hosting gave me the microphone. He was a comedian. He's still a comedian. He on the road with me to this day.
Man.
He hosts for me. Shout out to Nar hosting. But he gave me the mic. I did good the first time. Like, I'll be honest with you, if I would have did bad, I probably wouldn't be doing this now. The
Wow.
first time. So from then I didn't.
You had no material though. Just like
I had a joke. I had like a 1 or 2 jokes that I wanted to do. I did them and it worked. And from then on, I kept going.
Was
Wait,
the room
how long
already-
was the wait to get on stage?
I guess right when I went in there, because when I got out, when I got off stage, I was like, so what I do next? I thought, so did I make it? What I do? I didn't know nothing about it.
Was the
He
room
said,
warm beforehand? Like
What you mean?
The
Oh, you-
crowd, like were they?
I don't remember.
I mean, it's an open mic night.
It's
so
open
it's
mic.
not-
Right, yeah.
But see,
it's
open
like
mic
cold.
back then was way different from like what y'all
Yeah.
like they booed the shit out of people.
Yeah.
Like this, like back then, like, and I used to have a night. This was after I started getting a little popular. I had my night called Tripping on Tuesday, and it was like one of the nights that most comedians were scared to come do. Like they boo people. Like that's why I started the term "kill yourself." Like that to this day, people say it now, but it started from my club because I used to make the crowd. If they ain't funny, you tell the people kill yourself.
Man.
It's a little
And back then,
problematic.
like now, it's kind of soft. Like
Yeah.
they got desensitized. But back then,
Yeah.
if you tell somebody to kill, it used to confuse the shit out of people.
Yeah.
Yo,
Like-
how did they not react to that?
They did.
Okay.
They did. Like when the crowd, nigga, kill yourself. Like, what the fuck? You got mind you, this was like about 13, 14 years ago.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
So for you to say it then, they was shocked.
Yeah, people were hurt.
They was hurt. Like a lot of people ended their career on my stage.
Damn.
You know, but I mean,
That's on you.
no, because it makes you who you are. Like to me, it eliminates the bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like to this day, by me coming up like that, like with the crowd on your ass, it made me good at what I do, no matter what I do. This in New York actually, because I used to come up here a lot, and they have rooms all the time. You can do about 30 rooms in one night.
Yeah.
So I got my craft good from coming here. I remember I did and y'all do shows anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did a show here on the basketball court outside. Like it was crazy. But like I say, I think in anything to be a master, you gotta do 10,000 hours.
Right.
Yeah.
Because in that 10,000 hours, you kind of figure out, like you done everything. So when something do come in, you already used to it. You know what to do.
Yep.
So that's what that did for me.
How were you good at handling hecklers?
Oh, I was a beast at it. I was a beast at it. Like,
Did anybody
that's-
ever come-
And that's what I learned from that. Like when motherfuckers saying booing you and you know, all right, I gotta come with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I used to do. Like I used to just nip people off. Like you're a victim today. Boom, boom, boom. So you get one, they know I ain't fucking with this
Well,
motherfucker.
but is that something where it's like, you know, like how they say when you go to jail, you're supposed to like, you know, shank someone first just to set the tone?
Yeah,
Would you just
yeah.
like pick someone off right away?
Yeah,
Okay.
you better. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when you see the crowd, you gotta let them know because they sense fear. Well, down there, they used to sense fear. Like,
Yeah.
They can sense. It's like a dog. They can sense it. So when they come up there, they'll boo you if they don't like your outfit. I'm dead. Y'all would have got booed.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
As soon as you would have got out there, y'all would have got booed.
Of course, yeah.
You know, but because they just think you don't look like us, boo. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
but then again, if you come up there and be yourself, like I used to hate white comedians that come up there trying to be
Something that they're
something
not.
that they're not. That's
Right.
why I fuck with y'all, because y'all really who y'all are.
That's it.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
what makes y'all what y'all is.
Right.
Well,
And
wait till I do my Millie Rock in a second.
It's probably funny too. Now, if you really was in this bitch Millie rocking for real,
Yeah.
like, this motherfucker here is the truth.
Yeah.
Real sturdy.
The most sturdy.
Let me see you, Millie Rock.
No.
Wait, who are some of the other comedians coming up like in the early 2000s down in Atlanta?
Who came up when I came?
Is there anybody?
DJ Drama, hilarious.
Nobody that y'all
John
would know.
Cannon
That,
killed
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
nobody that you'll know their names familiar. I think I'm the one out of my crop.
Yep.
Out of my
It was
school,
you and
Yeah.
that was
me.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
me.
so you created your night to just like give yourself a spot that you could just like perform every week on Tuesdays, or
Yeah, I mean, it was just like my spot was like a vibe. Like it was like with all all the every celebrity that was out at that time all came to my show.
Like local celebrities?
No, like
People
anybody
came through town?
From Shaq to Mayweather to anybody you can name that was popping at that time. They used
On a Tuesday night, they're going to be...
my shit was the popping spot.
What club was it at?
It was at Uptown Comedy Club. My spot was like, if you get people wanted to go on my stage because you had all these celebrities in the crowd.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they wanted to come, but then again, they don't want to get embarrassed neither. So it was a little give or take thing, and then I used to do all types of other shit on my show too. I used to do like games and stuff. So I used to always have the strippers come. Strippers used to always show me love every week. They come support.
Did you support them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I used to do an after party at Magic City afterwards.
Right.
Like we'll come. That was the thing. They come to Uptown on Tuesday, and after that you go to Magic City.
Man.
Which strip club has the best wings?
Magic City. Who got some better wings now? And somebody beat Magic City wings?
Yeah, people say
Follies
Follies.
got
Yeah.
good wings. Yeah, Follies, Magic City. Strokers used to have all right wings. I don't know.
Blue Flame.
All of man, you ain't gonna find. You gonna be hard pressed trying to find
Yeah.
every strip club. You gonna be hard pressed trying to find some bad wings at the strip club.
Okay, anybody could get it though, right?
What you mean?
If you were gonna just kill somebody, like anybody in the audience
And
could
see,
get
that's
it.
the thing too. I don't like to promote that of it because
Right.
people think that's what comedy is now. It done got to a point now, especially with social media. They think comedy is fucking with people.
Right.
Right.
It's
And
not
that-
just roasting.
It's not roasting.
Right.
It's because at the end of the day, people want to hear what you have to say too.
Yep.
And if you roasting people, and it's a part of it, but it's not the major part of it.
So when did you first figure out like what separates you from other comedians in terms of like your story? Like what
Because
you could
my
tell
story
on
was
stage.
bigger than comedy. Like what I do is just me. I sell me, and I use it through comedy. It's just even with the music and stuff. All is just another part of me.
Yo, by the way, so when you did Breakfast Club that aired this morning, and you said like I don't make music, I make a vibe.
Yeah.
But I know like Charlamagne laughed and it came off as funny, but that's so true though.
It is true. That's what even like what I was just talking about with my night. It was a vibe.
Yeah.
It was the vibe. It's all of that. You know what I'm saying? And trying to explain, I don't like explaining too much stuff. I'm more of a doer. I like to show you because
Yep.
you'll get it then.
Right.
And even if you don't get it, I mean, you might not really get it, but subliminally you got it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I am. I'm not good at talking because I'm not the best. I'm not an articulate motherfucker, but I'm good at showing you actions.
How long did it take you to like build up that audience in Atlanta?
I've always had an audience. Like when in Florida, you gotta think when I got on Comic View, I got on Comic View like the first year I started doing comedy. So for Florida, I had to made it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, you had already made it because you had gone to Atlanta. Like, and that,
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
and people
yeah,
see
yeah.
that and they're like, oh.
Yeah, and so they see me do that, and they see me on TV. It wasn't too many people from Florida besides Trick Daddy
Yeah.
that was on TV at the time. So for me to be out,
And
I was,
Trina.
Yeah, Trina, my bad. Trina, shout out Trina.
Damn.
Trina
know.
Queen. I fuck with Trina. Trina, who else was out around that time?
From Florida?
Yeah. Rick Ross wasn't even out there.
No.
Rick Ross was on the road with Trick Daddy
Yeah,
around
yeah,
that
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Or Eric Sermon or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Trick Daddy used to always come to my shows at the Improv.
Is that right?
Yeah, he used to love comedy shows. He the first person to give me a check for working on a song. I mean, working on the album.
You did a skit for him.
Yeah, I did a skit for him on that
Thug.com?
Thug Holiday.
Oh, Thug Holiday.
Thug Holiday.
Yeah.
So I mean, I was always popping at a certain level at all parts of my career. It just grew more and more and more.
How did the hip hop community take to you in Atlanta?
Day one, they always took to me.
Like who?
Like, cause everybody, like I said, I always had a night, and like everybody, all the artists that's popping now, they used to always come to my night. So they all knew me. That's why I used to always be in their music videos.
Titty Boy.
Yeah, Titty Boy. I used to know Titty Boy before when he was with DTP.
Yeah.
and they had Player Circle.
Yeah.
And I always was a fan of it. And I always wanted to see him win. So when he did win, it was dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I knew he was talented from day one. And they used to always tip. They used to always come to my shows.
Yep.
On Tuesday nights, and Nard show on because before me was Nard hosting. He used to have the big night. And then I came on, then I had the big night. But they used to always come to the shows.
Dro.
Me and Dro got a song together from a long time ago
Oh,
called
for real?
Nightlife.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we always used
And
to
you're in
do-
a couple of his videos.
Yeah, I'm in Dro videos.
Yep.
So it's always been hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I guess it come off so organically with my song that I got out now because I've always knew how to do it. And I've always had friends that's in the entertainment business, so it wasn't hard for me to do.
Yeah.
Did you ever seriously consider moving outside of Atlanta? Like when you felt like you were doing something
I moved
bigger?
to LA.
You did?
I did move to LA, but I realized real quick. I had a little fame before social media.
Not Lil Fame the rapper, right? Yeah. Yeah.
no, Lil Fame the rapper.
Shouts to MOP.
Yeah, but I had fame a little bit even before the social media. But when social media first came out, I knew that's what it was. Like I was one of the first ones to be popping on social media.
Just being yourself.
Just being a comedian.
On Twitter, yeah.
No, even on MySpace.
On
I was
MySpace?
on MySpace. I was popping.
Who was in your top 8?
We can go see right now. It's still up.
Your MySpace is still up?
Yeah. That's why I go get some of my throwback pics.
By the way, if
MySpace
anybody
pics.
ever says that you changed, you could be like, I still got my MySpace. Like,
I still follow people from MySpace on to this day on Instagram.
Really?
Yeah, because I built you be with people so long, you just build a relationship and they watch you grow. That's one reason why I think I'm in where I'm at today, because I raised a lot of people off that stuff and they watched me grow and I watched them grow.
Right.
And so it's like I feel a certain type of way if I'm like, damn, I know this motherfucker.
Well, how did you meet Charlamagne?
On MySpace.
Did you really?
Yeah, I swear.
Who messaged who?
I don't remember, but I met him on MySpace because I used to do this thing on Ozone magazine called 10 Things I'm Hating On.
Yep, the column.
Yeah.
Shouts to Julia
Julia
Beverly.
Beverly.
Yeah. Shout out Julia. And he had a column doing something. I forgot what his shit was. And so that's the only thing I remember. I remember we met up and started like, hey man, we need to do something. So we need to do little skits and stuff like that then. So we used to do skits. We was one of the first ones to do skits on social media. Like nobody was doing skits back then. You can Google it. I'm not just capping.
Right.
This is real. Like
right.
if you go Google it, you'll see some of the first comedy skits was me. So I grew through that. Through social media, I figured it out quick. Like and what made me say that because we was talking about when I moved to LA.
Yep.
When I went to LA, I realized this ain't it. I was like, this ain't it.
Well, what didn't you like about it?
Cause I don't know. I just like when I was out there, I was just like, I was popping in Atlanta.
Yeah.
What the fuck I come out here for? I'm finna go back where they love me.
Right.
Yeah.
And just build off that. And that's what I did. I did that with social media. I just built and built and built and built. And then it's to a point now where I'm kind of grandfathered in. You can't fuck me up.
Yeah. And now it's crazy, by the way, because now everybody lives in LA.
Yeah.
But what did you expect LA to give back to you?
Because everybody told me you gotta
Right.
go to LA to make it.
Right.
So I'm
All
one
the
of the
opportunities
people,
are out
I've
there.
never thought that, but I'm like, I'm not one of them arrogant or just stupid and not listen.
Right.
I
Yeah.
do listen, so I tried.
Right.
But I realized real quick, it don't take me long to figure shit out.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
realized like, all right, this ain't what it is. This ain't the way. And then when I seen social media, when that social media started popping, the internet, I was like, this is the future right here.
Yeah.
I was like, everything I need is right here. I could be my own network.
Did you
I
say-
do what I want to do, just like y'all doing now.
Yeah.
This is y'all own shit.
It's crazy.
You can
Well,
live off the rest of your
The
life.
Jews
and
run
doing
this, though.
Yeah, I mean, y'all Jewish.
Yeah.
I mean, a win is a win, nigga. Shit. And y'all run everything.
When you were doing music videos, did you feel like you were typecast as the guy who never could get in the club?
I didn't do too many like that. That wasn't me that did that. Did I do anything about getting the club? I always made my skits, try to make them to where it benefited me. I didn't care about them.
Right.
They didn't realize that, but I knew what I was doing.
You were working in the coffee shop for a young jock.
Yeah, I work in the coffee shop.
Wasn't technically a coffee shop. I don't know what kind of shop it was.
Yeah, I don't know what that shit
Right.
was.
Yeah.
Was it at the mall?
No,
Nah,
it
it was
was,
supposed to be a coffee
it was
shop.
going down, though.
Yeah.
I done did some videos where I knew I was gonna benefit more than they was off this.
Like what?
I ain't telling because I don't want to fuck them up. But I done did videos where I was like, they don't even realize this shit finna be a one hit.
Yeah.
But guess what? I'm gonna benefit off this more than them.
Yo, what are some of the, like, you know how, like, early in your career, they would put your name on flyers and they'd say, like, as seen on, what are some of the things that they would, like, say?
Comic
credit you
View,
as?
because I still had Comic View back then.
Yeah.
You know, so.
And could that,
And
like,
I did Cedric Entertainer starting lineup. That's when
Yep.
DVDs was popping.
Yep.
That actually what opened the doors to make people really see who I was at Cedric Entertainer starting lineup.
Yep.
Who coming to the door?
This is like one time we were at Max
It
B's
shouldn't take
apartment.
long for y'all to get the
Oh,
dough.
food.
Oh, food.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Did y'all get me some? Oh, okay.
Yo, wouldn't that be terrible if it wasn't for you?
I know, right?
So yeah, so Cedric the Entertainer was the thing that really like launched your career.
Yeah.
Yeah,
in a new direction.
that's what made people like I guess the country for the most part. That and Comic View.
Yeah,
But
well-
that there kind of stamped it because
You went from big country to country. Yeah.
yeah, because that there at that time that was like the biggest DVD to sell for a comedy
Wow.
for Cedric Entertainment.
But it's
So,
also like you're going from like a very regional thing to now it's like a nationwide
yeah, now
sort of
people
thing.
know me.
So yeah, so what were some of the like cities that you thought were random that found out about you that you could like then go and sell out?
I didn't start selling out till about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, by myself.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I used to
yeah,
be on
yeah.
other people's shows.
Right.
But when I started going on the road,
But what cities were really great for you?
all of them, man. Like, well, I take the when I say sell out, I used to do colleges.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's like back in MySpace days. That's when Dame Cook was big.
Yeah.
And so he used to do colleges. So I was like, ain't nobody doing the nigga colleges. ain't nobody got that lane. I'm gonna kill that. So for a long time, and even now, comedians don't really like doing colleges because they're kids, and in
Right.
comedy you got to go through shit.
Yeah.
And most people that age, they ain't been through shit.
Correct.
But at me, I was their age. So I'm like, I do all of them. So I used to eat a long time just from doing colleges for a long time.
Like which ones?
Everyone you could, shit, name them. I did damn near every college, especially down south. Every HBCU.
Yep.
All of them. Yeah, it was college. That's when I realized it was colleges everywhere.
Well, what was the first time going back to Jacksonville as Lil Duval like?
Shit. Every time. It's like, you know what's crazy about my career? Every year people think I just made it. Every year. Even down there, they think like this song I got, Smile Bitch.
Yep.
Now they like, man, you made it. I'm like, y'all know y'all told me this last year when I did Kill 'Em With the Shoulders. You know y'all told me this the year before that. You know, I mean, so for me, I mean, it's kind of different. Like, my career is a little different. Like,
Yeah.
I can't put in words like how it is. It's just doing what it's do, man. I'm just do me.
Man, years ago, our mutual friend Marcia St. Hubert told us that you had a musical career that was
She
like,
told y'all years ago?
years ago.
Yeah.
She was like, you'll never believe this, but Lil Duval is going to be out of here one day. And she was right.
You swear to God.
I swear to
Yeah.
God.
Marsha said that.
Yeah.
I'll call her right now.
Yeah, call Marsha right now, man. I fuck with my. Put on FaceTime.
On FaceTime? Sure.
Yeah, put
All
on
right.
FaceTime.
I'm going to do that right now. This is going to make for great...
What was your first time meeting Marsha like?
Marsha mean. She done got a lot nicer now. Mean as fuck. Mean as fuck. She ain't pick up.
No.
She better pick up.
I know.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Hey, you ever notice how stupid you look when you waiting on somebody to pick up?
Yeah.
Plenty stupid.
You look stupid as fuck.
But the good thing is that like we're all part of it. You know?
Nah, but that's dope to hear Marsha say that.
She said
because
that.
honestly, I never like even promoted my music like that. I just do it for the people that fuck with me.
But she knew because she was down with like Tip and Dro and
yeah, but
PSC
I
and
never even
everybody.
gave it to them. I never gave it to them. I
knew.
did songs with it, but I wasn't like pushing like, hey man, I'm trying to do this.
Right.
Hey man, I'm trying to do that. I just did it.
Right.
So the fact that she saw it, that says a lot about her. Like, that motherfucker. That's why she here now doing her thing. to
Yeah,
this day.
Yeah. Hey guys, just want to take 1 second to interrupt this podcast to tell you that on October 3rd at Highline Ballroom, we are doing a live episode of Two Jews and Two Black Dudes Review the Movies with our guys Styles P and Chic Luch of The Locks. We're going to watch a movie. We're going to make jokes. We're going to make popcorn. We're going to make your evening. ItsTheReal.com is where you can go get your tickets right now. For all the people out there who've been like, yo, Eric and Jeff, when are you guys going to grace us with another live show in New York City? Jeff, what's the answer?
On October 3rd, go get tickets right now.
If you don't get your tickets right now, there's going to be a real problem. And the problem is going to be on us. And we hate that problem, which is the people who show up and stand outside on that line the day of the event. Guess what? We're not doing that anymore. Jeff, promise me you will turn your phone off on October 3rd and not pick up anybody's call when they're begging to be let into that event that has been sold out. Two Jews and Two Black Dudes Review the Movies, Highline Ballroom.
You want to know what, Eric? For you, I will make that promise.
Thank you very much. Get your tickets right now, ItsTheReal.com. And now back to Lil Duval.
How did you pitch DJ Drama on doing your first
Mixtape.
mixtape with him?
I forced them to. 'Cause I know. And like, hey man, I want to do a mixtape. I want to do this, whatever. I want my first comedian to do a mixtape. So I wanted to do it. I knew nobody did it. I always try to do what I see nobody do. I try to push the envelope and then let everybody else follow suit.
Yeah. So how did that change your career?
What, the mixtape?
Yeah.
Ain't do nothing.
No.
But it gave my fans what they wanted.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To this day, people still come up to me, man, I had that first mixtape. Even with my DVD, they still tell me I had a DVD out a long time ago. I put out an independent DVD called That Boy Funny about 14 years ago. And to this day, people still send me pictures of they still got the DVD.
Do you find it a little funny, by the way, sometimes when people are like just an outsized number of people are like, yo, I was at your first show. And you're like, really? Like that room
Yeah, I don't think
hold,
you were, yeah.
50 people. And everyone's like, oh, no, I was there.
Nah, they always tell me about, like most of the time, even on social media right now, if you go in my comments, they'll say, man, I remember this, I remember that. And I could tell if they, yeah, he do remember.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even when I'm in an interview and I'm talking to somebody, I'm like, oh, he really do know me.
Yeah.
You do some interviews, and like say for instance, y'all might not know me, but y'all good at interviewing because y'all know how to research.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
no, we're good at
people-
bullshitting.
Some people go, now some people they just go to Wikipedia and be like,
Yeah.
Like I just did an interview the other day and it was like, yeah, so you did this thing with Cedric Entertainer coming starting line. I was like, that was 17 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They was like, so you on Guy Code? I was like, that's not no more. Like, you could tell when they just read
Right.
something.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'd be like, y'all not good.
I think your Wikipedia says that you dropped out of high school.
Hell no. Do it?
Yeah, I think so.
You can't go by Wikipedia.
Damn.
Wikipedia,
Well, then forget this interview.
yeah, you can't go by Wikipedia. You can change my Wikipedia.
Actually,
No,
I
no,
can't.
no,
I
can't.
got banned because I kept changing Michelle Kwan, the figure skater.
Yeah, yeah.
I kept changing it to Michelle Vertomi Kwan.
But you know what's so
Yeah.
crazy? That just tells you how much it's easy to fuck up the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To change, to make a lie the truth. Like for perfect example, that Celebrity Net Worth.
Oh.
Let me tell you about that. When I first started doing social media, got on the internet, it was like New York, when New York 100 years ago. You could damn near set up shop anywhere.
Right.
That's what that was. Like, this is just some random guy. He was saying, this how much he worth. This how much
Yeah.
he worth. Now to this point, everybody go by that.
How much are you worth?
Well, what they
According
say,
to the internet, yeah.
I don't know what it say. Now I think it say 1.5. I'm like, where they getting this shit from? Hey, where is they just guessing this shit, like,
Right.
But now it's like that's like word is bond by that.
It's crazy.
and that's how I treat people off of that.
based off
Yes.
celebrity net worth, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that tells you how easy it is to make people believe anything. Is
Oh no, this is a country of idiots.
country of fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Super idiots,
Yeah.
and they really believe.
Look at our
and
president.
It's so crazy. People tell me like, "No, I read this." Like, you do know what you reading is what somebody else's opinion.
Right.
Like anything you read.
Oh,
is
now you
somebody
sound like
else's opinion.
B.O.B.
It's the truth. Nah, B.O.B. be reading all types of shit, so he's learning his opinions from other. I learn my opinions from life and people.
Yeah.
Like, cause people will tell you everything. Like, I don't read that much. I don't read books like that. I don't read that much.
Don't go Kanye like.
No,
you
I'm
know.
not gonna put. Like, and I learned too. Like, I learned through like people like Jim Carrey. Everything Jim Carrey is saying is the truth, but he just went too far. Like
Right.
it's not a happy place to be. So
Right.
I've learned a lot in life, and I know what life really is. I think I pretty much understand life and everything. But I understand what he's saying. I understand where he is in life, but I don't want to be there. So
You don't want to paint.
He also
no,
yeah.
I don't want to be like
He also, like,
from
lost
society.
a lot of
Like
stuff,
he could
though.
be in the woods and be good.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I do that sometimes. Like I got a beach house on the island. I chill there. But that's just a couple days.
Is your beach house near where Limp Bizkit from?
Nah, you want me to tell you what mine's at? Near Lenny Kravitz.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Are you like your neighbors?
I ain't met him
Or
yet.
oh.
No.
But I don't
Well,
try to
he's
meet him.
more than 1.5 million,
Oh,
so that's
yeah,
like
yeah,
where
yeah.
the
No,
divide
it
is.
don't matter. Everybody on that island rich. Everybody, besides me. Let me yeah, but no, I mean, I just go there to chill and get my mind right and just vibe. Like I think everybody, especially in this business, you gotta chill so you can gather your thoughts and understand what's going on.
Don't take the highs too high or the lows too low.
Not like that. I mean, like when people are always running and moving and busy,
Yeah.
there's no way you growing and no way you really doing what you're supposed to do because you just moving.
So you take vacations.
Yeah, all the time.
That's good.
That's what I'm known for.
That's what you're known for?
For real, actually on my social media, that's what I'm known for. I would travel the world and everything. for the people like us, like my culture, I'll open the doors to make people see the world a lot more.
I know you went to the Philippines.
Yeah, I've been to the Philippines.
That's a long flight.
Yeah, it wasn't longer than the Maldives. That was long as fuck. That one, I've been pretty much everywhere that most people want to go.
Yeah. All right. So you moved
New Jersey.
Yeah, I go there after I leave here, honestly. Brunswick.
You moved from Los Angeles back to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Did anything change in that period?
Not really.
So you come back, did you still have a night, or were you looking to do something different at that point?
I think I don't know if I had the night before that or after that. I'm thinking I started the night after that. I think that's what made me start the night.
And when did you decide that there was something beyond that you could level up to?
When I first started. When I first started doing comedy, I knew. I just knew. I was like, ain't nobody like me.
So stand-up was in your future, acting was in your future, music, like anything was possible. Entertaining.
Whatever door opened up for me being me, I was with it.
Did anybody try to limit what you could do?
Everybody. They put you in a box, just like they probably try to put you on the box. They put you in the box, and I don't take it as bad. They going by what they learn. Like, oh, this is what you should be doing. This is what it is. This is what everybody doing.
Well, what did everybody want you to do?
Yeah, they doing what. Or sometimes they doing it because they feel like they're trying to help me.
Right.
But I'm not on that.
But that's like the way we take it. Like when we've done things and like we sold a TV show and they tried to put us in a box, right? Like, and it didn't work. It sat on a shelf.
I'm
whatever.
the same way.
And but here's the difference I think between the two of us. We took it as a chip on our shoulder, right?
Oh, y'all took it offense?
And use that to like propel us forward.
I didn't. I took it as
you say it's okay that it's just the way they are.
I understand that world. I understand the television and all that. They have to do a certain thing for sponsors. I'm pretty sure y'all know all that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, so when I was doing it because, but then I was like, I do this already. Like, I don't really need television.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't need, and I don't have to conform to what I'm not saying what they're doing is wrong.
Yeah.
It just ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I can be more me with the internet.
Yeah.
I can say what I want. I can do what I want. I'm not saying I want to, like, because some people take that the wrong way. I can say what I want.
Right.
I don't do it like that. It's just like I can be myself. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I love it. It's the freedom of it. And that's why it's hard for me to conform to most stuff, even television. Just like y'all. Y'all started like this here.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't have no rules.
No.
So when people put rules in there, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was the same thing for me when they start putting rules in and start boxing me in. I felt boxing. I just didn't. It wasn't right for me.
Who told you couldn't do music?
Nobody, because I didn't say I'm trying to do music.
Right.
I don't like to tell people because they ain't gonna get it. You ain't gonna get it. So what's the point of me telling you? You know, so I just do me.
Yeah.
But then you'll get it.
But then how did you move on that?
What you mean?
When Smile Bitch, like
I subliminally did. I've been putting music. I put music out every year,
Right.
once a year. So I put out a song for my fans and
it's a part of your act too.
Yeah.
I fuck with people's subconscious. I work on your subconscious. I don't work on what you say. So I'm really subconscious. Like I say, even on social media, I know I'm molding you. You know what I'm saying? Like whoever run the program run the people.
Yeah.
So I knew I was running programming. So I knew, all right, I can put this in there. I can slip that in there. I can slip this.
Yo, you're patient.
Yeah, it takes time. I mean, it took time for us to get to where we at. I mean, as far as a whole, people. It took time for Jewish people to get where they are.
Yeah.
Same thing for us. It takes time. So I know it takes time. So I take my time, and I'm confident enough to know I ain't going nowhere. I know I'm good at what I do. So I ain't in no rush. People that's in a rush, they know this all they got.
Yeah.
right.
They
But
ain't
like,
in no
what was
rush.
the conversation like when you were like, "Hey Snoop, I have the song"? Because I'm assuming
I met
that
Snoop-
you had the hook
Snoop
first.
hit me up. No, I had the song. Like all my songs come from a joke or a bit that I do.
Right.
And so the Killing with the Shoulder was a joke, a dance I used to do on the internet, and then it went viral, and then everybody started just killing with the shoulders, and then Snoop was like, "Hey nigga, I got a song for you." He the one did. I didn't even. He the one did. He was like, "Hey, check this out. Check." I was like, "This nigga gave me a goddamn song." Like, and so that's how that came about.
Did he record it down in Atlanta?
No, he recorded and sent it to me.
Oh,
He's
that's
like,
dope.
"Hey, I got a song. Check this out." You know what I'm saying? It's just like Jay-Z hitting yo, "Hey, I got a song for y'all podcast."
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wasn't asking for it. Like, I
Right.
don't never like, "Hey, man, you'll do this, you'll do that." I don't do that.
My favorite
Right.
part of his verse, by the way, is that he name checks Mr. Hotspot.
Oh, yeah.
Which is super
Big ol'
dope.
smile
Yeah.
like Mr.
Yeah,
Hotspot.
yeah.
Man, Snoop, he get it too.
Does he get free car washes for life then? Like from them? Like just
From who?
Mr. Hotspot.
Oh, y'all don't even know who Mr. Hotspot is for real.
No.
That's funny. Mr. Hotspot is a dude on social media that's always smiling.
Oh.
Yeah, he's like,
Has nothing to do with the car wash?
no.
Oh.
Because there's a car wash that's
Yeah.
down in
Yeah.
Oh man, this shit
in
is
Atlanta.
Yeah.
No, Mr. Hotspot is a guy that's on social media that went viral from talking about you better smile. You looking all crazy. He do that type of stuff.
Oh.
Well, then we have to update your Wikipedia.
I know. Yeah.
That's his wiki, but not mine. Yeah.
So Snoop sends it to you, and then what was the next step with it?
I just put it out. That's why I signed to Empire, because anything I told them to put on,
Yep.
they put it out there.
Shout to Ghazi.
Yeah, I did a distribution deal. I
Yep.
always did distribution with them. They put it out there.
Yeah.
And every time I told them to put it out there, I don't ask for much. You know, it don't take much to please me.
Right,
So
right.
As long as you do little things on time, that's
Yeah.
the most important part, on time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they always did that. So I kind of built the rapport with Neiman and stuff. I told Neiman the reason why I signed is because of you.
Yeah.
Because I got a relationship with you and I fuck with you
That's
like
dope.
that. And I'm a loyal guy, so if I fuck with somebody, I fuck with them. It ain't about the money, because a lot of people was offering a whole lot more money.
Yeah.
But I'm not a money chaser like that. So,
1.5 million.
nah, I don't have one. I don't put that out. I ain't say what I got or don't get.
It's all hidden at your beach house. We understand what it is.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, because I know I'm gonna get money as long as you do what you're supposed to do as a business. As long as you do what you're supposed to do as far as the paperwork and
Right.
all that, and I pay people to do that part of it, and I got people I trust in my team. So as long as I do that, all I gotta do is just be me.
Yeah.
You know, you've seen the song get like reposted and redone by like Future and, you know, Chris Rock. Like, do you have relationships with Chris Rock and all these other guys?
I've never met Chris, but he's always been in my comments.
Really?
Yeah, he's always showed me love. Like
You followed him back.
Yeah, I follow him back. But most of these people, they always show me, like, even the people that don't realize they grew up on me, they grew up on me.
Yeah.
Not him though.
Right.
Not him. But I'm saying, so a lot of them, he was on social media. He always used to talk to me. He talked to me on social media and stuff like that there. So I just was happy one of the GOATs shouted me out with the song.
But
Yeah.
like, does that ever like, do you fan out on people? Like,
No. I ain't, probably the most fanned out I got was when I met
Charlamagne.
No. What's the guy that do Bizarre Foods?
Oh,
Andrew Zimmerman. Is it what is it? Is Zimmerman? What's the guy name? Is it not Bourdain? Not Anthony Bourdain. It's
Right.
the
Yeah.
other one. The one that eat anything.
Oh.
Yeah.
He well semen.
Yeah, no.
When I saw him, I was like, "What the fuck? That's Buddy." But other than that, I ain't, cause I don't see him like that. Most of the celebrities now I really know, so I don't really see him like that. I ain't fanned that.
like I've interviewed Jay-Z. We've done stuff with Stevie Wonder.
Right.
I got very nervous for Cash Out.
For real?
Didn't get nervous for Jay-Z or Stevie Wonder. Got very nervous for Cash
Was you a
Out.
fan of Cash Out?
I guess.
Who you
Like-
fanned out for?
Man, I don't even know at this point. But probably people like that I should have fanned out for, not necessarily like Cash Out.
Yeah.
I guess Snoop probably, because I ain't gonna say I fanned out, but like after he sent me the song, and then he was like, "Let's shoot the video."
Yeah.
And so while I was at the video shoot, I was looking around. I see Daz Dillinger. And
Oh, my God.
You got I remember in 8th grade when when Doggy Style dropped.
Yep.
And I remember back in the day when headphones and the tape and the CD thing used to sneak like this here and listen to the thing.
Yep.
Now you snuck and listen to Doggy Style in class.
Yep.
So I guess that's when I was like, nigga, this Snoop Dogg. I'm doing a video with Snoop Dogg.
It's crazy. I mean, here's one thing that like blew our mind. Last year, we put on a live podcast where we brought together 10 members of Rockefeller together at Highline Ballroom. That was crazy. We had Biggs and Lenny S and Hip Hop and Young Guru and Just Blaze and
Jim
Freeway
Jones,
and
Young
Jimmy.
Guns, yeah.
Yeah, that's not fair now. You just was like, damn.
No,
Yeah.
that was
It's
crazy.
one
It's
of those
like
things,
one of the
yeah.
moments you're like, damn.
Yeah.
Like you sit back and you're like, oh, I can't believe that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
grew
it's
up on
like-
these people and like,
Like,
here.
damn, this shit is the same thing with the song. Like when I had a goddamn moment when I heard them playing at the baseball game.
Oh my God.
I was like, oh shit. This
At-
song
at-
is
at the
really
Braves?
big.
At the
No,
Braves?
at the California Angels. Like, and I'm like, oh shit, this song they playing me right up to take me out to the ball game.
Yeah.
So it's like little stuff like I'd have them all the time. Like when I did the movie Grow House, I had that moment because like that's what got me in this game. DJ Pooh.
Yeah.
When I saw Friday, that's what made me want to do this.
Man.
From day one, when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's what I wanted. And when I saw Chris Tucker, he was doing stand up, and then he did movies. I was like, oh, that's how you do it.
Yep.
You do stand up, and you get in movies.
How much are you in control of like your destiny?
Me. I'm all control.
Because that's what's cool about Empire is that like it's sort of just straight to
distribution.
That's what I am.
Yeah.
Like that's what makes me me. I'm really independent. Like nobody can tell me what to do and what not to do.
So is it possible that you'll do your own video content, your own like long form narrative stuff? Like
I do it. That's to me. My social media is that. You can go on my social media and really know who I am.
Did anybody try to sell you on like some type of social media that didn't pop off?
All the time. It's always shit pop. But I can see what's gonna work and ain't gonna work. I kind of know. I can feel it. I follow the people. I understand people. I understand what they gonna like. I can make them understand what's gonna be popping. You know, I can see what's good for the people. Like, oh, this will be good, and I go fuck with it.
So MySpace can still rebound, or
Nah, I ain't been on my
You were just on it
because
just
most
now.
of the shit that we doing, most shit that's going on now is already MySpace.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, they
So
took all the best features and they put them on like other
everything
things.
that's a feature now was on MySpace. You just don't realize it.
Well, Instagram is all Tumblr now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I
Every
never
single
got
thing.
into Tumblr because I already knew it was just a blog, and that's when Instagram first started, and I was like, this is where the wave at.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I went over to Instagram, and I was one of the first ones over there to do the first one to get verified and what's the name and all that. I was getting all that shit before anybody.
Yeah.
Because it was just, I just knew it, man. Like it's amazing to watch it grow. It's amazing to even podcast. I had a podcast. Like only reason I wasn't so so into podcasts, because to me it just feel like talking. You know, just talk. And to me it's boring to me. But
Right.
people
This is
love
a
it.
really good ad for our podcast.
It's boring as fuck to me, but I realized people are really bored and they would sit and listen.
Yeah.
Because I was like, who
It's-
the fuck is listening to an hour, 2 hours worth of this shit?
Yeah.
Everybody.
I see.
It's crazy. Like
And just
people
to
will
see it
listen to
grow-
this instead of music.
Charlamagne been telling me that. He been like, hey man, you need to get on this shit, man. You need to get, and I never would do it. And the only reason I did it is for my sister. My sister, she gay. And so I was like, I wanted to show like how two people that I'm not gay, she gay, show how you can still love each other and not agree with shit. And that was my whole point of the podcast.
Joe Budden is a way bigger podcaster than he ever was a musician.
Yeah. Podcast new radio now.
It
to me.
is.
Yeah.
He could still put out a rap song right now and feed it just through his podcast and win.
And win.
Yeah.
So
That's
why?
the power
So
of
why
it.
don't you do a podcast?
Cause you gotta care every. How many times y'all do this a week?
Well, we do too many, so
Yeah.
that's not a good
yeah, but
metric.
they like
We just
I
had our 200th episode, right?
like I said, I'm
That's a
free
lot.
to do what I want to do, so I like to do shit when I feel like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you boxed in, like on TV, all right, we need to do all the like with social media, like with songs.
Right.
I just put them out when I feel like it.
Yeah. Well,
Like if I feel a vibe, I need to make a song about that.
So okay, so we do all that too, right? We have the Locks up here, and we're very close with the Locks, and they're so comfortable with coming up here that like Jadakiss and Styles were on edibles. Jadakiss fell asleep right there, like on the table, would wake up occasionally and start singing New Edition lyrics.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Styles can handle his like a pro.
Yeah.
So he's up there and he's like looking at like the Big Lebowski book, and he was like, "Oh, you guys fuck with movies?" We're like, "Yeah, we fuck with movies." So all of a sudden, Sheik and Styles start talking about movies, and we're like, "You guys need to have a movie podcast," and they're like, "No." We need to have a movie podcast, and we'll call it Two Jews and Two Black Dudes Review the Movies. And guess what we did?
Did it.
We did it, and now we have a live show coming up where we're gonna watch a movie with the audience.
That's the best way to create.
But it's
Yeah.
just because it's
You
like
see what I'm saying?
it's
Like
just like a
accepting
natural,
of the
yeah.
opportunity,
it's like to me, it's perfect. Like
and
I
no
don't
one gets in the way.
Nobody gets in the way. Nobody box you in. Nobody tell you, we need this done by this, that. I just do it. And then it comes off organic. I'm an organic type of person. I don't try to overthink. I'm not good at thinking shit out.
Yep.
I just do it and it works. And so if it ain't broke, I don't fix. I mean, if it ain't broke, what is shit?
Yeah.
Don't fix
No,
it.
you got it.
Yeah. I don't know all the cliches. But all that.
So what are some of the things that like you came up with, you put out there just because you could,
Basic bitch.
and you didn't capitalize off it?
I didn't capitalize that.
Damn.
But I didn't care. I like the fact that everybody's saying, I get a kick out of seeing people beat me and they don't even realize it.
Do you get a kick out of seeing it on Instagram?
I get a kick out of seeing like people like y'all. Like I grew up, I would have never thought y'all be talking to me. You saying? So to see somebody like y'all say basic bitch is amazing to me. To see people in China saying basic bitch, to me that's the win. That's the most power than anything.
But it is nice to sort of like own what you do.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't tripping. I never got upset about that. I wasn't trying to, like they tell me you should trademark this, trademark like that. I mean, what's your trade? Get more money? Like like how much money can you really have?
$1.5 million. Yeah,
but
yeah.
Then you would have been that guy with like.
Stop saying I got 1.5 million, man.
It's not us.
I might have more. I might have less.
It's the good people over at CelebrityNetworth.com, which is our.
Is it Star Island? Where are you? Like,
nope. I ain't know. I'm chilling.
How's Birdman as a neighbor?
Yeah.
Nah, we not in the same. I can't
How's
afford
Shaquille
that.
as a neighbor?
I can't afford it. Shout out Shaquille O'Neal. That's my man.
So Atlanta now, how is it different than when you first moved there?
You asking the wrong person because I don't really go out that much.
I think you're gonna be like, home. I'm an LA guy now.
No, I live in LA. I mean, shit. I live in Atlanta now.
All right, anybody on Wikipedia, listen. Like
and I live in Atlanta, but Atlanta's like my home now.
Are you more Atlanta than you are Jacksonville?
Nah, because even when I'm in Atlanta, I still rep Jacksonville. I'm always.
You're still Duval. Yeah.
I just live in Atlanta. My daughter lives in Atlanta. So I mean, that's like where I chill because I'm always working.
Right.
So when I'm able to chill at home, I don't really go out like that. Not no more. If I do, it's just I'm high and I'm just gonna drive up there to the club.
Yeah, in a long Cadillac. Yeah.
Nah, not no more. Not a long Cadillac.
Wait, so what do you do on a Tuesday night now in Atlanta? Now that you don't have your show anymore?
Chill, get high, chill at the house in my backyard and get high, smoking my little cabana and just vibe. Like my backyard look like Indonesia. I got an Indonesia theme. I'm dead serious.
Because you've been to Indonesia.
Yeah, I used to go there so much. I was like, I can put this in my backyard. Like I went to one of them resorts. I'm like, I can do this.
Have you been to Tyrese's house in L.A.?
That's a good question.
Because he's got a Benihana.
Yeah,
he's got a Starbucks.
Club,
he's got Club Tyrese.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people doing it now. They just doing like because now you realize I can do this at the house.
Wait, so what are some of the things? Do you have like Amazon Prime or something where you just get like the groceries delivered to you?
Is it in our area yet? I don't know if it's in our area.
I would think so. Yeah, Amazon's
so.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't used it yet.
You go to the grocery store.
No, my old lady goes to the grocery store.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the old-fashioned way. My old lady still cook.
Not you?
No, I don't cook. I don't eat that much. I just eat to fill up.
You should get a Benihana for your whole place and just have a chef there in the whole thing.
I don't care about food like that. I'm not one of them eaters.
No, it's for the ambiance.
Yeah, my backyard is the ambiance.
So you didn't smoke for a long time.
Right.
You also didn't drink. Still don't drink.
Still don't drink.
What made you, as two guys who don't really drink, you don't. I don't drink at all. You like barely drink.
Yeah. You smoke?
No.
Oh. So like, what made you switch?
Cause.
And will you convert us?
I mean, I ain't trying to convert nobody. I don't care what y'all do or don't do. But for me, I think once I got old, I got to a place where I knew, all right, my shit together. I can't fuck my life up. Because, they say drugs fuck your life up.
Yeah.
That, whatever.
Yeah,
so I got older.
We did dare.
Yeah. So after a while, I started paying attention. Like I said, I pay attention. I don't listen to people. I pay attention. I'm like, I don't think nobody died from this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, everything I see has been good out of weed. Like,
right.
I can't think of nothing negative about it. And I used to always like the way it smelled.
Mm-hmm.
And so one year, New Year's Eve, I was like, this year I'm smoking. And so from then, when I went to Denver, I had a show in Denver. That was the first time I smoked, and I ain't stopped since.
What was that experience like?
Yeah.
The first time I got high, I didn't know what it was because I was like, oh, I'm finna get fucked up. And I didn't get fucked up. I kept smoking. And everybody around me was asleep. Like, you niggas sleep. And so that's when I was like, oh, my daddy used to do crack, so maybe I got a high tolerance. It's like, I must be got a high tolerance because this shit ain't doing me what it's doing it. To this day, I don't get like slumped and nothing like I get high.
Right.
That's the whole point of this
Have you
shit.
smoked with Snoop?
Come on, man.
Yeah.
You know I smoke with Snoop.
Right.
No, but you turned him down at one point.
I did at first.
Before
I started smoking, like you can't peer pressure me into doing that. I'm gonna do it because I want to do it.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not that because you got to think it's Snoop. If Snoop here, everybody want to smoke with Snoop.
Right.
But I just didn't because I didn't want to at the time. But as soon as I started smoking, I called, hey Snoop, I'm about to pull up. I need to smoke with you. I would smoke with everybody that I want to smoke with besides Willie Nelson. I want to smoke with Willie Nelson.
Wow.
Oh, and Chong, Cheech and Chong.
Oh,
you only want to smoke with Chong?
Yeah, not Cheech.
Which Cheech? Which one is?
There's two of them.
Yeah.
Which one's the white one?
Tommy Chong is the Mex. Nope, Tommy Chong is the.
It's the other way around. Cheech is the Spanish one.
Yeah.
Chong.
Tommy Chong is the white one.
The white one. That's the one. Do Cheech even smoke? I don't know.
What?
I would think so.
Yeah, that's the whole bit.
That's the bit. Yeah.
I mean, that was back in the day. I don't know if he still smoked. But
I would
the one that I'm
guarantee he
talking
still
about. See, y'all got me confused. The one that I was talking about,
Check Wikipedia.
he's still on the weed. He still promotes it and
Yeah.
advocated.
Yeah.
So that's the one I want to smoke with.
Chong.
Yeah.
You want to smoke with Chong?
I want to smoke with you.
I think if I was to start smoking, I would want to do it with Ben and Jerry.
Wow.
Ben
Yeah.
and Jerry.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty good.
Why? They smoke, they get
Yeah,
high?
the ice cream
Hell
guys.
yeah, they do.
Oh, they do?
Not just
Yeah.
two guys named Ben and Jerry.
Yeah.
Just like the actual like ice cream guys.
I want to smoke with Ben and Jerry.
Oh, shit, you just put some on my bucket list now.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. Okay.
Yo, let's
so-
go to Vermont.
Yeah.
Then
They in Vermont?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all stalking them. How y'all know they in Vermont?
What? That's the whole point. That's the whole like company
That's
like
the
policy
thing,
or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the company
You ever
was.
look
I
at?
just
You ever
eat-
look at it?
Why would I read ice cream? Y'all read everything on the back?
Maybe.
No.
I don't know.
No.
I just
You
eat
think that
the
I care
ice
about my
cream.
health like that?
It's
No.
sort of known like that they're from Vermont.
Yeah.
Yo,
That's like the only thing in Vermont.
Oh, y'all don't care about your health neither?
no.
Me neither.
I'm trying to.
I care about when I get sick. Like to me, when I feel like, all right, I need to get healthy, I just boo boo.
By the way, what a like weird thing to high five for. You don't care about your health either?
I know. Yeah.
Nah, because people are so into this. They
We're
health
all gonna die
conscious
together,
and
yeah.
everybody want to
Yeah.
exercise.
You said you're organic.
yeah, like who? When have eating right really made you live longer?
I think that's generally like understood to be the case.
That's what they say.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
there's no proof.
But I
There's
feel
people
like
that
I
smoke
do-
and do
yeah.
everything. I think
And
what
they'll
keep
still
you
be
alive
like
is being
90 or
happy.
whatever. Yeah, exactly.
Keep you happy.
Are
'Cause
you at the point in your life where you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna chill at home and drink like red wine, and that's a good evening for me. Okay.
You're a
smoke.
white wine guy.
My smoking is my red wine.
Gotcha.
Like I can smoke, I can chill, and that's like my relaxation.
Do you just like scroll like endlessly on Twitter?
I do that all the time. I was doing that before smoking. You know, that's to me the internet is like my video game.
Whoa.
That's how
That's another bar. Tweet that.
Yeah.
yeah, that's how I treat the like when I start getting on the internet, I start playing video games because this was the game and I was like, oh, I'm finna kill this shit.
All right. You asked before who I had fanned out on. I'll tell you two that I really would fan out on. Snoop is one, and Shaq is another. Like I feel like those two guys.
Hold on.
I feel like they're like the greatest people in real life.
No,
Tell me
see,
I'm wrong.
This is almost like sort of rude.
What?
What?
That Duval's like, oh, just hold on. Let me
I
just
know.
call my personal friends on FaceTime.
Yeah, I'm gonna try Marsha again.
Okay. And
Just
I'm
so
just
this can be
gonna
equal.
I'm gonna sit
You're
here
gonna do
and
nothing?
do ASMR.
If you want, you can FaceTime.
Just
Yeah,
start,
I know. Yeah, exactly.
just start chewing things.
Yeah.
You calling Brisha?
What's up? I'm trying Marsha again.
Oh, Mark. I said Brisha.
That's
That's
unavailable. This is
Damn.
very bad.
Let me see if
Damn,
Snoop
curved.
I know.
Shit, my shit was. He must be on the plane. My shit cut off as soon as I called him.
It's otherwise he would pick up if he wasn't on a plane.
Man, that nigga called me 5 in the morning. Yeah.
That's too early.
Do you pick up?
Yes, it's Snoop.
Oh,
The fuck? It's Snoop. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up. He the OG. Like, and he showed me so much love. I cannot not pick up.
Does your girl mind at 5 a.m?
She ain't tripping.
Yeah.
She ain't tripping. She don't never trip.
Who's somebody that's like a very surprising fan of yours that you've like met, or even maybe
Charlamagne.
haven't met?
That I didn't think would know me.
Yeah.
A lot of old white people. When I see old white people, so and that lets me know I'm doing right. Cause
Yep.
it's like it's bringing people together. Like that's my whole prayer. I feel like we can all come together just from talking to each other and understanding each other. Cause we have more in common than we think we do. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like
Once again, you're sounding real Kanye right now. Like,
no, Kanye be on some other shit. 'Cause, like he even tell you he ain't all the way there.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Right.
that's why I don't see why people listen to somebody that's telling you they ain't all the way there.
Right.
But for me, shit, I don't know. I'm kind of used to this fame shit, so I don't know. It ain't.
What's
it
the
don't-
weirdest place you've been recognized?
shit? Somewhere in Asia.
Really?
Indonesia.
Yeah, Indonesia.
In your backyard.
Yeah.
And like the hip hop and this internet brought us all together, man. Because like they understand, they learning us over there, and they learning us better than we are. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
they learning us, and it makes us all. It's bringing us together whether we see it or not. Those two things: hip hop. Wait, three things: hip hop,
Yep.
the internet,
Yep.
and Lil Duval.
So okay.
I'm dead serious.
So the
I'm gonna tweet it.
You are gonna bring us and Snoop and Shaq together, and we're gonna do
No, oh wait, and honestly, Snoop is too.
Yeah.
Snoop doing.
Snoop is the great
Snoop
connector.
doing
Yeah.
God's work too.
He really
Absolutely.
Yeah, Snoop doing God's work too.
is.
Cause he show love to everybody.
So you have this song out that's killing it as a single, but you want to do a traditional album.
I mean, I don't want to do. I just feel like the culture needed right now.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a vibe, and I feel like now that people got their ears perked up to me, it's time for me to give them what they need.
Okay.
Okay, well, we
medicine.
need 1,000 bars right now.
I ain't got it.
No.
I ain't got 4.
So you know that it like starts. Buck stops with you, right? Like
Say it again.
Like you know what you like.
Yeah.
And you know what sounds good to you. Who else do you run a song by before you put it out there?
Just people around me. I don't really ask them. I just look at them and see. Like I say, people reactions tell you everything. If you go by people mannerisms and stuff, so I pay attention to that. I don't go by what people say.
Right.
The people tell you, oh, it's hot. Oh, it's ooh. But you can kind of feel it out and see.
Right. So, okay, we did want to ask you about Tip's wedding. Were you there?
Yeah.
How was it? Because we heard
Dope.
We've
everybody
heard it's the
performed.
best, yeah.
It was dope. It was
Yeah.
dope as fuck.
Yeah.
He had it on a house on the island. The house had a water around it in Miami. It was just a house. It was a dope ass house.
Just like your house.
Nah, my shit ain't nowhere near like. This the house Birdman said that was his. I don't know if
Oh,
it really.
shit.
You know that? Not the one that Scott Storch had.
Right.
The other one that.
The music video one with like the long
yeah,
driveway.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. That's where his wedding was at.
Damn.
Most people don't even know that.
And everybody performed there.
Yeah, we heard that like everybody got in the mic.
Only one I remember was El DeBarge.
Whoa.
Yeah, he
That's
killed
pretty
that
good.
shit.
Yeah.
He killed that shit.
Damn.
Yeah, but it was dope. I mean, that was so long ago. I don't remember every detail of that. Bitch. Y'all asked me about that shit like it was yesterday.
No, you remember
So
when
tell me about his wedding. They got married.
you're like,
Yeah.
you're like, I know the car that I drove at 13. I know, like,
Yeah.
I mean, I remember all this stuff getting hot, and then they come to me, I'm like, oh shit. Or somebody else remind me.
So you're gonna remember every detail from that about like 5 hours later.
Probably saw somebody else remind me, like, it takes somebody else to put them like, oh shit, that did happen.
Yeah.
You know, because I just move, I just float. I flow with the wind, man. I'm free spirit, for real.
So do you feel like you're most creative right now at 41?
I've always been creative. It's just a different creative. It's a different space.
Yeah.
It's elevation. It's growing. It's growing.
That's
Is there
dope.
anything that like you haven't done that you want to do?
Honestly, no.
Like you're not going to start painting.
I might do it. I mean, I want to grow, but everything that I want to do as a kid, everything that I thought about, I've done. Maybe not to a level of what people else want to
Yeah.
do, but in my mind, like shit, if I can fall off the day and be good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So everything else is a bonus. I'm just having fun and trying to spill some of my energy to everybody else.
That's super dope. Are you gonna go to the Super Bowl this year now that it's in Atlanta?
You know, I was thinking about that, but I'm thinking about that traffic. That shit gonna be hell, man.
People aren't gonna take public transportation.
Yeah, take the MARTA.
It's not like
Yeah.
here.
Nah?
It's not like here. Everywhere don't go where the train and bus go.
Everyone's gonna drive there.
Most people in Atlanta don't live in Atlanta. They live outside of Atlanta.
Right.
Kind of like here, y'all in Jersey. A lot of people live in Jersey and
Right.
they come over here, except it's bigger.
Right.
It's way more outspread. Like,
Yeah,
here,
we took an Uber and we were like, we're still in Atlanta. Like last time we were down there. It was just like,
Yeah.
this is forever.
Yeah, so I don't know.
You could take your helicopter.
I might go. Hopefully, I'll be able. In Lord's willing, I might be able to perform.
Yo.
You know, that'd be dope. Putting Smile Bitch to the world.
What? And by the
Just
way,
imagine the energy that's gonna give the
Do you
people.
have to do an edited version?
I do it now. I be like, smile, smile. It sounds crazy. Bro.
by the way, Jacksonville last year made it to the playoffs. Maybe.
hey man,
Imagine they make it to the Super Bowl this year.
you won't be able to tell me shit. You won't be able to tell my city. That do so much for my city.
Yep.
Yeah, to motivate. Like I learned that from watching LeBron James. Not this time when he left, but the first time. Like I did a show in Cleveland when he was there the first time,
Yep.
and the city was booming. The next time I came back, he had left. Man, that city was dead.
Yo, we
We
were
were
just
just
there,
there.
and it was popping.
When he was there?
No, he just
Beyonce
left.
and
but,
Jay
like,
Z were there. Though.
Yeah, you could see like the legacy that he had left.
Yeah.
Because like our brother used to live there, and so we had seen it like in a
And,
more.
and then when he came back, it started back popping
Well,
again.
yep.
That's what we're
So
saying.
it made me realize, like, man, a team can change the economy like a motherfucker.
yeah.
You know, it gives them inspiration, makes people want to do more, do all that. So I think that'll do a lot for my city.
Well, have people asked you to do things for Jacksonville?
I always do.
Now that you're Lil Duval.
I was doing it before I was like popping. I always did it.
Yeah.
I always, like I said, when I came, I knew, all right, I ain't supposed to be here. I felt like, all right, this ain't me. But at the same time, maybe God put me here for this, to open doors for these people or to inspire them.
Yeah.
So that's always been my goal from day one. So I've always did something for my community. I don't keep up with it because I just do it. You know what I'm saying? Last thing I did was for back to school, but I've been doing that for a while.
Right.
On the flip side, is there a city you won't do anything for?
Nah.
Dallas.
Nah, I do shit for Dallas. I mean, I fuck with Dallas too. Like, people love me in Dallas, and like when I say I don't fuck with the Dallas, it's not I don't fuck with Dallas. The Cowboys,
Right.
I just be fucking with them just on some sports shit. Fuck
Right.
your team.
Right.
They say fuck my team, and when they let me know when the Jaguars fucking up.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like no beef shit. It's just
Do you do fantasy football?
nah.
Okay.
Nah, I don't do that.
Too short?
Huh?
You're too short?
It's too short to do fantasy football.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that wasn't a good joke. I didn't get it. Fantasy short.
That's because it went above your head. So,
Yeah.
Oh, because fantasy, you got to be
Thank you.
short in fantasy football.
No, it's now really
we're-
funny.
Yeah.
It's super funny now that you're trying to explain it.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. They gonna laugh because the people that get it. I don't
yeah.
get it.
Yeah. You don't do podcasts. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't. Oh yeah, y'all probably sending all types of subliminal shit to me. I ain't
Yeah.
catch it. I know.
That's all it is. It's just a roast. And then
Yeah. I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah.
I know in my comments. They're like, man, they are killing you. What the fuck?
Well, listen. Congratulations on your
Congratulations
whole career.
to y'all,
No,
man,
but
too.
listen,
Thank you.
like,
But yeah.
Do y'all know how long y'all gonna be doing this? Do y'all realize y'all can do this forever?
Yeah, we
yeah,
could.
oh yeah, for sure.
We have some projects coming off of this. We have a
Yeah.
book. We have
There's so much we've done, like just like the same thing that you do, right? Like owning your own content, not letting like anybody else get in your way. Like we had to figure that out the hard way too. We used to have managers, we used to have
Yeah.
agents, and we were like, fuck that.
Yeah.
Like the amount of incoming stuff without representation has been wild,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
and like
yeah.
knowing what we want to do and just putting it forward and not having anybody
you
get
can
in
go
the way.
to the direct source. You can go to McDonald's.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You go to McDonald's. All right, I got this show. It do this. This how many numbers it got. You want to pay for this ad?
Yeah.
So you really is the network.
Yeah.
So it's like, what do y'all need me?
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying for y'all. That's what you tell the network. Y'all
Yeah.
need.
But it's crazy because like the internet changed everything.
Changed everything. It
There
made
used
it
to be, like,
even.
you know-
It made an even playing field.
Yeah.
It's an even playing field. It's starting to now. They starting to make it more corporate
Right,
now.
right.
But the good thing y'all started so early, so y'all grandfathered in. So
Right.
it ain't gonna fuck with y'all. But the new people that's trying to come on, it's gonna be too late.
Right.
They're gonna start charging you to do anything. It's gonna be like property. You know what I'm saying? So you got to put your shit down while you can. But y'all did already.
Property out on the beach, $1.5 million house. We got
No,
it.
no.
Yo, but honestly, congratulations on everything. This is
Thank
like
you, man.
been amazing to watch, and we just appreciate you coming through.
I appreciate y'all, man. Keep
doubt.
doing y'all shit, man. We changing the game with what we doing, man. For real.
I appreciate you.
For real.
All right.
All right.
Thanks everyone for listening to this new episode of A Waste of Time with It's the Real. Jeff, people want to find out more about us. I'm Eric. You are Jeff. Together, we are It's the Real. We are not the Read. We are not the Real. We are It's the Real. If people want to find out more about our tour, if people want to find out more about our book, if people want to find out more about our music, if people want to find out more about our podcast, if people want to find out more about what's going on with It's the Real, where can they go?
You can always go to itsthereal.com, ItsTheReal.com. No apostrophes, no spaces. We are also on SoundCloud.com/A Waste of Time, or go to iTunes, search for A Waste of Time with It's the Real. All of our episodes for our podcast are on, anywhere you want. Like, just go and search for them. It's not that hard. Also, we are on social media. At It's the Real on Twitter, at It's the Real on Instagram, at It's the Real on Facebook. We are even on Spotify and all other streaming services for our music. Go search for Teddy Bear Fresh, our album, our debut album.
Yeah.
With a ton of guest features.
Currency,
It's great.
Smoke DZA, and Bun B, and Michael Christmas, and Angie Martinez, and Just Blaze, and on and on and on and on and on.
Also, I'm on Fortnite and I stink. It's the Real. Go search for that as well.
Jeff, we'd love to shout people out and show our appreciation for those who appreciate the work that we put in. So who would you like to shout this week?
I want to shout out a few people because, Lil Duval put this up on Instagram, and a lot of people had great comments to say. I want to shout out our good friend Ernest Wilkins.
Yes, Chicago.
I want to shout out our good friend Freshalina, a.k.a. Amy Traphouse.
Shout out to Fresh down there in ATL.
I want to shout out Nesby Phipps.
Yeah, shout out to Nesby down in NO.
I want to shout out Sheik Luch.
Yeah, shout out to Sheik Luch and YO.
I want to shout out Donnie B. Dub.
Shout out to Donnie out here in NYC.
I want to shout out Mr. Two-Piece Lake Sheezy Lake, who works with Lil Uzi Vert, and our brother from another mother,
Jack Harlow. And Don Cannon and TJ Drama. Shout out to all of our friends down there in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Jeff, I want to shout out a couple people who are shouting us out already on Twitter. That is Devin, No One Cares, who also goes by Give a Damn on Twitter. Shout out to him who said, I've been listening to It's The Real for the past 2 days and I'm happy with this decision. What took me so long? And T with Tammy, aka the Tammy J, responded and said, those guys are hilarious. They had this conversation in which they were talking about how much they love A Waste of Time with It's The Real, and they binge listened to a whole bunch of episodes and appreciate the work that we put in. And we want to say thank you to Tammy and thank you to Devin. We appreciate you guys for spreading the word and putting other people on. You guys are awesome. Anything else that we've missed?
Go review us on iTunes. Go subscribe on SoundCloud and iTunes.
That is really helpful, and we enjoy seeing the comments. We enjoy when you guys send us comments through all the social media and Instagram DMs and emails and all that. But when you put it up there on iTunes for everyone else to see, it helps grow the podcast. So please, like Jeff said, subscribe, rate, comment. We appreciate every last one of you. As always, guys, not for real, for real.
Sure.
We'll see you guys next week.